Hello everyone, I'm Saurabh Bharti and you are watching BMAP channel, and let's get started with our Revit structure project. So in today's video, we are going to design steel frame. So we are going to design it from the scratch. So just go to model over here, just press on new and then select structure analysis default metric. And after that, it will take some time to open, as you know. So now we are in the structural plan view. Just go over here and you can delete this analytical model, because if you need them in project you can create by yourself, as you have seen in the last video, if you can remember that. And if you have not seen, you can just watch that video. So let's get started. Over here what we have to do is, first of all, let me go to the south view and let's apply some of the labels. So right now we have one label, that is this level 1 and level 2. So already we are provided with two labels. So first of all we are going to rename it. So this is 0G, that is for the ground level. Yes, then on the level 2 you can write its name as 1F, and you can give it a distance of 4000 millimeters. So I'm just giving it a distance of 4000 millimeter and press enter. Then we have to apply two more level over here. So for that you can go to structure or you can be in the architecture. Over here you will find this datum panel. In datum panel you will get this pick line option. In pick line option you have just to give it an offset of 4000 millimeter, and over here in plan view you just need to remove this ceiling and floor plan view, because we don't require that one. As I have told you, only the structural plan is needed. So I'm just selecting the structural plan over here and then just create one more level, and after that give it a distance of 2000 offset level. And now we have two more level over here and write its name as 2R, that is for the roof, and then 3 is for the apex, that is on the top. So apex 3 apex. So now we have our levels defined. After that just go to the ground level. Over here we need to make some of the grid lines. So for that you can go to structure. Here you will find in datum this grid option, or you can press GR on your keyboard to get this grid option. Create one grid over here and then write its name as 1. As you can see, already it has been renamed as 1. So now we have to put two more level at a distance of 4500 millimeter. So for that you can go to grid, pick line option. Here write this distance, the offset should be 4500. Just a second. And just apply two more grids over here. You can also move it with the help of your keyboard like this. After that we have to make the grids horizontally. For that go to the grids, go to the line, and here select one of the line and then rename it as A. Okay, and now we have to make four more grids over here at a distance of 3500 millimeter. For that go to grids, go to pick lines, and then 3500 millimeter offset. Then just click over here, here, and now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 grids. Now you can move those grids according to your requirements. So I think we need something like this. I may go small over here. So if I try to change the level of 1, it will change all of it accordingly. And over here also you can see that we can do that. After that, if you want, you can push it over like this and make it smaller from the top. So these are the smaller refinements that I am doing, and I think we are done with the refinements. Yes, now what we have to do is we have to create a column on all this coordinates. So I required column on this grids over here and this grids over here. So for that what we can do is we can go to column, and in column you can select the column of 356 by 168 by 23, 56 by 368 by 129. This is the column size, and we have to put column from the ground level to the roof level. Okay, so for that first of all go to the grids, over here you can select these grids and select these grids. Okay, no, we cannot do that. What we have to do is, first of all, go to this grid option, select one of this grid and then select all of this grid from that is horizontal, and we are not selecting these two grids. Now what will happen is it will show you the column, and as you can see the column is being shown over here. And to change the orientation of this column, just press spacebar, and now you can see that we can change the orientation of this column from here by pressing spacebar. So we need the column at this orientation, and as you can see the column has been provided over this grid line, and then press finish button, and now you can see that the column has been provided. You can also provide this column one by one, and then what we need to do is you can copy this. I'm not you can either copy this or you can mirror it. So mirror is a faster way of copying this column. So for that, just go to the modify structure, select all your column like this, then go to mirror, grow axis, and then grow it from here like this. And now you can see that the column has been provided, but we have not defined the height of the column right now, so we have to provide it from the ground level to the top level. And as you can see, the base offset of this column is minus 2500 millimeter. So what we have to do is we have to make the changes to all the columns. So what you can do is you can either select your column like this, so all of the column has been selected, or another way is select one of your column and press SA on your keyboard. So both of this thing do the same. As you can see, all of our column has been selected. So if you get confused, you can use this option, and now all of this column has been selected. After that, as you can see from here, the base offset is at minus 2500. So before making any changes, first of all, let us give the top level at 2R. Okay, and then base offset at 0, and then hover your mouse over here, and now just go to 3D view and check it out. So now as you can see, the column starts from the ground level and goes to the top. Now we are done with the column part. After that, what we have to do is we have to set a plane, and after that we have to make a rafter. So for that, what we can do is we can set this plane. As you can see, we are in this is the south view, and we have to make the rafter over here. So we can set this plane, and then we can draw our rafter over here. So just go to the south view over here. You can also manage this, making it smaller like this from this side and from this side. This is just for the aesthetic purpose. And now we have to draw the rafter on the grid. So first of all, we are going to set the grid, and then we will make it. So just go over here to the set, then name, and over here you can select grid E and press OK. And then we have to select column. So not column, actually beam. So we are going to make the rafter by the help of beam, and the size of this should be 254 by 102 by 28. Okay, select this beam and make a rafter from here to here, and then from here to here. And now you can see that we have provided our rafter over here. If you go to 3D, you can see this rafter from, as you can see from here. And now we have to copy this rafter to all of these columns. So for that, go to roof. Let me make this smaller like this. Okay, and maybe apex. Okay, go to the roof actually, and here do the refinement level as fine. And now you can see your rafter over here. So select this both rafter with the help of control key, and select those both rafter. After that, click on this copy button and copy it from here to here. Then okay, actually we have to do it as multiple copy. So again, copy it, and here you can get an option that is multiple, and now we can copy it on the multiple grids. So now that we have copied it, go to 3D view, just double press escape, and then you can see this. As you can see from here, we have provided this rafter over here. After that, we have to provide the tie beams. So tie beam is going to be provided on first level. Okay, so we have to provide a beam, so let us just provide this tie beam from here to here actually, and then we will provide the beam on the first floor and after this. So to provide the tie beam, what you can do is you can go to the beam over here, you can search for a beam. Okay, rafter size was something like 305. Let me check the rafter size what we have provided. So we have provided no, we have provided with 254, but here we have to provide it with 305. So what we can do is, now let me show you how to change this rafter size at once. So as you can see, I have selected one of the rafter and I have to change the size of the rafter to this one, that is 305 by 165 by 40. So you can just select one of your rafter over here, press SA on your keyboard, and now you can see that all of the rafter has been selected, and then just go over here in the properties and change this rafter to 305, and now you can see the thickness of the rafter has been changed something like this, and this is what we required actually. So this is how you can change immediately at once all the rafters. After that we have to provide the beam on the top, so for that just go to the tour, go to the beam, and now we have to provide the 254 by 102 by 28, and this is the tie beam actually. And here what you can do is you can select this pick line option and then pick this line. Okay, no, we cannot use it actually, it is picking a whole line. So just undo that and try to select this on grid option and let's try it. And yes, this is what we want. And then first of all finish it. You can also select this one, but what else you can do is you can copy it. So select all this tie beams and then go to mirror, draw axis, and then just mirror it. And this is how you can create the type beam. And now you can see that the type beam has been provided. After that we have to provide the beam on the first floor. For that, go to the first floor. Over here we need to provide the beam from this place to this place. So for that you can go to the beam and select the beam as 305 by 165 by 40. Okay, so now we need to provide the beam over here. So for that what you can do is you can use the line option, and we need to provide a beam from here to here. And if there's any mistake, that is I am going to say that if you are not able to place this beam over here, then just turn off the 3D snapping, and as you can see the beam is not being shown clearly to us. So for that what you can do is you can go to the detail level and do it as fine, and now you can see your beam. And again I have to go to the beam actually, and then we have to create the same beam over here from this point to this point. Then we have to create the beam from this point to this point, then from this point to this point, and one last over here, and then we will mirror this two beam. So you can just select this beam and you can mirror it like this. So this is how we can create the tie beam over here. Now after providing the tie beam, we have to provide beam system. So to provide the beam system over here, as you can remember from last videos how to provide the beam system, just go to the beam system, select automatic beam system, justification should be center, and the size of this beam would be, let me see, I think 254 by 102 by 28. This is the size of the beam that we require right now. So and this distance would be 1500, and let's keep this layout as fixed distance, justification at center. And now you can provide this beam over here and over here, and double time press the escape button and go to the 3D view, and now you can see the beam system. You can go to the realistic view, and this is how our steel frame looks like right now. Okay, after that we have to provide the foundation. So for foundation, what you can do is you can go to any of the levels. So I'm right now in ground level. You can also select the 2R, so it doesn't matter right now. After that we have to provide the foundation. So for that you can go to the isolated foundation. Here go to the edit type, and here we require 1200 by 1200 or 450 millimeter. So for that you go to edit type, go to duplicate and write its name as 1200 by 1200 by 450, press enter, and over here change the length of this beam to 1200 millimeter and press OK, and now you will get a foundation something like this. And you can either place the foundation one by one, or you can place this foundation at grids. And now let's try to select these grids and select this grids, and it will form the foundation in between also. So we have to delete the middle one foundation, and we are going to keep this both side foundation. Or you can do is you can place foundation one by one. So these are the two options. You are already familiar with this option, so I'm selecting this one and this one, and now as you can see all the foundation is being provided. After that just double time press escape, go to select all of this foundation and delete it, and go to the 3D view, and let's just check it out. And this is how the foundation is provided. And now after foundation we have to make Purlin. So to make the Purlin, what you have to do is first of all go to the B, and remember, okay, always remember to save your project. Okay, and I'm just saving it over here as steel frame. Okay, just save it. After this, okay, now that it has been saved, now let me show you how to make the Purlin. So to make the Purlin, what you have to do is first of all go to the beam. Over here go to the load family, and in load family you can go to English. Over here, where's that? Yes, in English you can select for structural framing, the precast framing. And in framing we have light steel gauge, and in this one we have to select, let me see, I think which one, let me select this one. Or okay, let me select this one, open it and select a size, and I will select a size of 142 Z20. Okay, this one, and press OK. And now let me first show you how to make it, and then we will make some corrections to it. So I turn on the 3D snapping first of all. If there's by any mistake it has been turned it off by, so you can turn it on, and then you can make the Purlin like this. But as you can see, if we go to the 3D view, just press escape double time, just go to the 3D view, and over here go to the front view and turn on the wireframe mode, and just turn on the wireframe mode. And now you can see that the Purlin is situated somewhere over here, but we don't require it here. So how can we change it? So to change it, what we have to do is, first of all we need to rotate it by a little bit, and then we have to provide it with a justification point. So first of all let's just delete this one actually, and actually we have to provide what do you call it. Okay, first of all go to the south view, and over here Just remember that thin line should be off so that you can see the double line over here, and now you have to set a plane over here. So just set the plane, and always remember that this one, as I told you, the thin line option, so you have to activate it. Then go to the set plane, and here we have to set the first of all we have to make a reference plane, and then we have to set that plane. So first of all, just select this reference plane and go to the pick lines and pick this plane, and now just extend this plane. So as you can see from here, the plane is not visible to us. So select the outer plane, and you can rename that plane. So I'm going to rename it as roof Purlin. Press enter. After that, what we have to do is we have to set this plane. So to set this plane, now we have this plane. Just go to structure, go to the set. Over here you will find set plane option. So as you can see, the roof plane Purlin, press OK, and it is asking for the view. So let's just go to the 3D view, and as you can see, this is the analytical model 3D view. You can go to this view. Over here you can go to realistic, you can make it coarse or fine. Okay, let's just make it coarse or medium, and wireframe and show the plane. And now okay, the plane is being shown over wrong place. So again, I think I have to make it. So to make that one, first of all, let me just delete it. Okay, I cannot delete it, I'm undoing it. So let me just undo that plane. Where is that? Go to the south view. This is our plane, so this should be visible actually. Okay, let me just delete it. Select all of these and let me see if there's any plane. Let me see first. Let me just filter it, and I can find one of the reference plane. Just select this reference plane and press OK. And now as you can see, this has already been provided, so let me delete it and I will make a new reference plane over here. So just go to the thin lines over here, then go to this reference plane, pick lines, select this frame, the outer frame, and increase the size of it. Write its name, roof Purlin, press enter. Okay, after that go to the set plane, pick up plane, and let me just pick this plane, and let me try to go to the 3D view, show the plane. And now as you can see, the plane is now made over here. I mean, it is visible right now to us. And now whatever we are going to provide, it will make this on this plane. So now we can apply the beam. Just go to the beam. We have the beam that we have loaded. After that, go to make a Purlin from here to here, and as you can see, it is being angled. As you can see from here, just go to the front view, and now go to the wireframe mode, and now you can see that it is angled, but we have to make this angle on the top. So for that, what we can do is we can use the justification point. So just select this Purlin, then go to the justification point. It will show you this justification, and yes, this is how it will show you. So let me show you how it works actually. just undo it, select it, go to the justification point, and we have some of the point on the corner actually, and we have to select the middle corner. And actually these are the visible over here, but I don't know why it is not showing. So it will show like a round point over here in all of these places. So I have to select the middle place from here, just like this, and you will see that the Purlin has been moved to the top of this plane. After that, press so we have aligned it. After that, press escape, and then go to 3D view once again and check it out. So just go to the realistic view, and now you can see this Purlin has been made over here. After that, again go to the south view, select this Purlin, and now we need to move it. So we have to move it by something like 200 millimeter. So to move it, select it first, then go to the move option over here, and you can move it from here and just write 200 and press enter, and now you will see that it has been moved. And now we have to array it. So to array it, again select your this Purlin, go to array, and then select the starting point, give it a distance of okay, and over here remove the group and associate option, and we need 7 in number, so just select 7, and then give the distance from first to the second as 700 and press enter. Okay, okay, actually there's a mistake. Okay, now we can do it. So we can either just make it like 700 from here like this, and now you can see that it has been added all over the place over here. Now we have to mirror it. As you can see, the Purlin has been provided. You can press escape, go to the 3D view and save it. But there's one more mistake that I did, that is we have to increase the size of this Purlin actually. So for that, go to the apex over here, just increase the size of it like this and do it as fine, and now it will be shown to you. Just increase the size till here, okay, and over here also just increase it like this. And first of all, let's just delete it, and then we will array it once again. So just delete all of these, delete it, go to the 3D view, and where was our in south view. Now again select this one. Now that we have increased the size, it will array all over it once again. So just go to the array, give it a number that is 7, then start it from here and give it a distance of 700 millimeter, press enter, and now you see that 7 of the Purlin has been provided. And then we need to copy it and mirror it. So let me show you again. So this is how the Purlin is being provided. Again, go to the south view, select all those Purlins. So you can select one of this, press SA on your keyboard, and then you can click on this draw mirror axis, and then just mirror it. And now the Purlin has been provided all over this place also. So now you can press the escape button twice, go to 3D view, and now you can see that the Purlin has been provided over here. After that, we have to place a bracing. So to place the bracing, what we need to do is, first of all, let me tell you how where to place the bracing. So we need to place the bracing from here to here and from here to here. So all over this place over here, and add this plane also. So for that, what we will do is, first of all, we will go to ground floor. Then we have already done this. So for this, go to the view and elevation, and over here you will find this framing elevation. So select this framing elevation. You can select this plane or this plane. So I'm selecting this plane. So these both are same and same. So you can select any one of this plane and then mirror it. So I'm selecting this plane right now, and after that just press once over here, and then increase the size of the view of this framing elevation. So we need to create the Purlin from C to E. Okay, so and now if you go to the 3D view of this one, You can also rename it. So just go to the elevation, write its name as, let's just check it out at which direction we have made it. So it is on the east direction, so we can rename it as east bracing. Okay, and now, so this elevation view has been renamed. Just go to this one. As you can see, this is being shown, but we have to increase the depth of this. Okay, just select this one and increase the size of it by a little bit over here and by a little bit over here. And now we have to make the framing from here to here and from here to here. And you can go to the detail level and do it as fine. Now as you can see, this is being shown to us. This is where we have to make the framing. So for making the framing or the brace, what you can do is you can go to where's that structure, go to the brace, and over here you can load the family. In load family, you can go to steel, and over here find the HSS round tubing, this one, and we have to select the size of it. So I'm going to select 190.5. so first of all, just search for 190. There's 190.5.9.5. so this is the one that I need. So I'm just selecting and pressing OK, and now we have this framing. And what else we have to do is, first of all, press escape, and then we have to set a plane over here. So as you can see, we have to provide it from the middle. So just go to the reference plane and give it a offset of 151 millimeter, as this was of something like 300 millimeter. uh, so just select this, go to the pick lines, and then apply it. So over here and over here, so we have made two of the plane. Now go to structure, go to the brace, and over here you can provide the bracing from one side to the other, from this side to this plane, and from the bottom till here, and this is the last one. And as you can see, Revit automatically snaps everything, and now we have this framing over here. So you can select all of this four bracing, and then you can go to 2R, and this all will be selected, as you can see. Okay, and then just mirror it, on this side. And now if you go to the 3D view and check this out, the bracing has been provided over this place and over this place. And after this, we have to make the steel connection, and also we will do that in a steel connection tutorial. And right now, this is what we had to do today, and in next class we will see how we can add the process to this one. Okay, not to this one, we will make something new for the process. So just save it. It will it will help us in our future videos. So thank you for watching and stay connected. Thank you.